Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. In today's recipe we are going to be making a smoky homemade barbecue baked beans with a secret smoked meat. These aren't your usual types of baked beans, but these are the type of baked beans where the bowl gets scraped clean every single time. And now it's time for the recipe. In today's recipe we are going to be making an amazing homemade baked beans that is nice and smoky and has lots of flavor and discourages you from purchasing the canned baked beans. Homemade baked beans are much better. In this bowl I have 2 cans of small navy beans that I washed and I rinsed, and if you prefer to use the dry navy beans you can just boil them until they are nice and tender exterior, and once you press them they are nice and soft just as baked bean from the can would. I have a small white onion that has been diced and I'll pour that in here for flavor. Smoked turkey. If you don't like pork, smoked pork or any kind of smoked meat in it, smoked turkey is absolutely delicious, and I find it has much more smoky flavor than the actual bacon. So I'm putting 1.5 cup of diced smoked turkey. This is smoked turkey leg. I have 3/4 cup of diced bell pepper. I'm adding, for some extra flavor and just a little slight heat, I am adding 1 teaspoon of jerk seasoning. The Caribbean in me could not escape this. 1/3 cup of light brown sugar. And I'm also adding 1/3 cup of molasses for some sweetness, some smokiness, and also for the color. This also gives it a bit of a gloss, but we are going to be glossing our baked beans at the very end, so stick around for that. 3/4 cup of barbecue sauce. A 1/3 cup of ketchup, tomato ketchup. For our dry spices, we have garlic powder, black pepper, smoked paprika, dry mustard powder, and we have salt, and this is going to give our baked beans a nice tanginess to go ahead with the sweet. So it's going to be sweet, sour, and a little bit of salt. Perfectly balanced. And I have 2 tablespoons of butter that I'm going to reserve for later. So now you want to go in with your spoon and you want to mix this together. Get all the flavors going there, and you want to season it just right. And this is perfectly mixed. And for some color, I'm just going to add about 1 teaspoon of chopped parsley. Now we're ready to bake our baked beans. Let's go ahead and pour this out into our baking dish. And level it off just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and cover this up. And we're going to be baking this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes. And then we're going to uncover it and place it in for another 15 minutes to brown. The baked bean has been baking for 45 minutes. So now we're going to pop it back in the oven and allow it to become nice and brown. The baked beans are done. And what I like to do is add 2 tablespoons of butter in it. Just to give it a good melt and some extra flavor and some butteriness. This isn't just a side dish, it's the main attraction. And here you have it, homemade baked beans. Thank you for joining. See you on another good day for another great recipe.